shareholding pattern of a company says a lot about its fundamentals and future prospects. As a rule, if company's public holding is consistently increasing and promoters FI's DI's holding is reducing consistently, then it suggests fundamental problem in the company. That's a signal to exit. Vice versa, if promoters or DI's FIs are increasing stake consistently and public holding is reducing, it means company is fundamentally strong and the future prospects are bright. That's a sign to buy. Of course, this is just a quick way to shortlist a business, and then you need to deep dive and understand its business model, moat, future prospect, key risk, and so on. So I keep a close eye on shareholding pattern of a company, and that's where today I want to discuss a small cap auto auxiliary company where promoters have increased their stake. Now promoters knows in and out about the company. So if promoters are increasing their stake, it's a clear sign of better days ahead. Hey everyone, my name is Sahil and this is my Personal Finance Academy. While I was going through the shareholding pattern of various companies, I came across a small cap auto auxiliary company where promoters have increased their stake from 36.5% to 38.5%. And that's what caught my attention. Well, company name is Pricol. Not only the promoters have increased their stake, there's something very interesting happened in the shareholding. So in February 23, one of its competitor Minda Corp has acquired 15.7% stake from the open market. And then in May month, it approached CCI, that is Competition Commission of India, to acquire 24.5% stake in the company, for which Pricol filed objection. Now it's interesting to see a competitor acquiring such huge stake in the company. All these factors triggered the thought behind covering Pricol in detail. I even mentioned about it in one of my community posts, as well as covered this company in small cap stocks that are still looking attractive. Now I know that Pricol has already rallied in last 2-3 years, and I'm sure some people would comment that you should have covered it earlier. Now it is already rallied. So let me just say that in spite of this growth in share price, Pricol has the potential to grow another 2 times and beyond in the next 2 to 3 years from current level. With the kind of fundamentals in place, Pricol looks like a multi-bagger story, as it is just around 4,000 crore market cap company, and I'll explain the reason for it. So stay with me till the end. There's a lot of information around company's business model, future prospect, financials, leadership, valuation, and of course the key risk in the growth thesis. Having said this, just a reminder that it's not a buy or sell call. This video is only for educational purpose. Please do your own research before investing your money. Alright, let's get started. Established in 1975, Pricol is a Coimbatore-based auto auxiliary company that offers products under 2 key verticals. First is driver information and connected vehicle solution, and second is actuation control and fluid management system. Let me help you simplify their product offering. So when you drive a two-wheeler, you can see various information like speedometer, then fuel level indicator, odometer, and a lot of other information. Pricol manufactures those devices. Likewise, in four-wheeler, you can find many features like your speedometer, then fuel level indicator, navigation assistant, then your connectivity with mobile phone, voice assistant, and many important information regarding the vehicle. Pricol is a manufacturer of those devices. Interestingly, you must have observed how these driver information has evolved from very basic information to now a full-fledged infotainment system. Pricol has also evolved from those mechanical information system to LCDs and now TFT that provide the complete ADAS, that is Advanced Driver Assistance System, that provide advanced information like your collision avoidance system, then autopilot mode, as well as your complete connectivity solution. So that is their first vertical, that is driver information and connected vehicle solution. Within this, they also offer products like sensors. Pricol has also collaborated with a French company BMS PowerSafe to manufacture battery management system for electric vehicle that would manage and optimize battery voltage and current to ensure the safety of the vehicle. Then second vertical is actuation control and fluid management system, where it manufactures components like disc brake, fuel pump, oil pump, and so on. Company has a diverse client base across segments. For example, within two-wheeler, its clients include BMW, Bajaj, Ducati, Harley-Davidson, Hero, Honda, Kawasaki, KTM, Royal Enfield, TVS, Yamaha. So almost every top two-wheeler OEM has its client. Then passenger vehicle include clients like Mahindra, Maruti, Tata, etc. Likewise, it has all top OEMs as client in tractor segment, commercial vehicle segment, off-road segment, and industrial segment. Company has 9 manufacturing locations with 2 plants in Coimbatore one in Sri City, Pune, Satara, 2 in NCR and 1 in Pantnagar, and 1 subsidiary plant in Indonesia. It has 2 technology centers at Coimbatore and it spent 4.5% of total revenue on R&D. In terms of revenue breakup, around 60% revenue of the company comes from two-wheeler, 35% from commercial and off-road vehicle, and balance from passenger vehicle. In terms of revenue by vertical, around 65% revenue comes from driver information system and around 35% come from actuation control and fluid management. Folks, recently I have also covered another promising auto auxiliary company called Sansera Engineering. If you haven't watched the video, I would strongly recommend watching it. In fact, some of these stocks are also part of my own portfolio. You can get these details on my weekly video series available on my website, where I share my investment strategy. Along with, I keep a close track of macro events that help in identifying potential multi-bagger stocks. This series is only for closed group of serious long-term investors. I provided the link in the pinned comment. You can also explore the same exclusive video on join button on YouTube. Now coming back, if you look at the leadership, Mr. Vikram Mohan is the MD of the company. He holds a bachelor degree in production engineering with an honors from PhD College of Technology, Coimbatore. He has 26 years of experience and responsible for strategy, finance, customer relationship management and public relationship at Pricol. Then Mr. PM Ganesh is the CEO and Executive Director. He holds a bachelor degree in engineering from Coimbatore Institute of Technology and an MBA gold medalist from Bhadviya University. He has more than 29 years of rich industrial experience. For more detail on board of director and key leadership, you can visit their website. Overall, the leadership is looking highly experienced. Now let us look at the future growth prospect of the company. Before we discuss the future growth drivers, let's get a sense of what has happened in the past. So if you look at company's revenue, it has been pretty flattish between 2017 till 22 due to multiple challenges faced by auto industry. Company's margins also struggled before COVID and especially during COVID. However, it has jumped to 13% in FY21 and then maintained the margin at around 12%. As a result, company's profit before tax were also very volatile. Company reported big losses during the period. However, there is a sharp recovery post-COVID from minus 102 crore to 74 crore, then 80, 147 crore in FY23. Even the revenues have grown around 27% in FY23. Please note that we are not considering profit after tax, as company's taxation are all over the place. So that does not give a right picture. It's better to consider operating profit growth or profit before tax. Company's profitability has also improved, with ROC increasing from negative to 16, 14 and now 20%. Company has a very good cash conversion cycle of just 47 days and working capital days are also very efficient at 23 days. Company has been cash positive from operation even during the difficult times. And this has only improved in last few years. On debt side, company has a negligible debt of 0.16. So overall, the financial reflected the struggle of Pricol in the last few years, but now there's a turnaround since FY20 to 23. In fact, in the latest con call, Mr. Vikram Mohan, a company's MD, has given a guidance of around 4,000 crore rupees for FY26. Please note that in FY23, company sales were 1,959 crore. So that's more than double guidance in the next 3 years. The best part is management says that we have assumed a certain conservative growth rate. So this 2x expected growth in 3 years is based on conservative assumption. And company has already received LOI, that is letter of intent, for 3,600 crore worth of revenue visibility. And that is the reason I mentioned that I won't be surprised if Pricol share price doubles from current level, because currently it commands a price to sale of 1.98, which means if revenue would double and if we expect similar price to sale, the share price should also double. In fact, in terms of price to earning ratio also, the valuation is looking reasonable at PE of 31 and EV to EBITDA is also very attractive at 16.6. Out of this 4,000 crore of guidance, 3,600 crore is expected from organic growth and another 400 crore is from inorganic opportunity. The question is, what is management doing that makes them so confident of 2x growth in next 3 years, and what are their plans and what are the key growth drivers? So the biggest growth driver for Pricol is premiumization theme, and this is something we all can relate to. A few years ago, the driver information system on the vehicle was very basic mechanical one, and over the period of time, it has evolved into a complete infotainment system with new ADAS. Pricol has been winning new orders in this space that include driver information system for Hero Honda Vida, TVS Rider, TVS iQube, which is the electric bike, then TVS Apache, Bajaj Pulsar, Tata Motor Ace. Then companies also consistently launching new products like driver information system for Tata Motor Tiago and Tigor CNG model, then Force Motors, Bajaj Auto, etc. then Pricol has also made a lot of partnership. For instance, Pricol has collaborated with a French company BMS PowerSafe to manufacture battery management system for electric vehicle. This partnership has opened up a new arena for Pricol to add a pure play EV product in its portfolio. And of course, the next set of growth would come from electric vehicle. On that, Pricol products are propulsion agnostic. That is, it works on both electric vehicle and petrol diesel vehicle. Company is already engaged with almost all top electric players. So all these developments would result in high growth for the company. Company has planned a capex of around 600 crore, almost entirely funded from internal accrual over the next 4 years. Out of this, around 400 crore capex is planned over 10 quarters to meet the requirement of around 4,000 to 4,000 crore worth of capacity. Out of this, management has guidance of 3,600 crore at 85% utilization rate. And remaining 200 crore is for inorganic growth. On margins, company has mentioned EBITDA of 13.5 to 14% range in couple of quarters and then sustainable thereafter. Currently, the margins are around 12%. So there is also a scope for margin expansion along with revenue growth. Because of brighter growth prospect, company's promoters have increased their stake in the company from 36.5 to 38.5%. And in latest quarter, FI holding has increased from 2.89 to 3.96%, DI holding has remained constant at 5.59%, and public holding has reduced from 53 to 51.9%, which is also a positive sign. Now on quick look, public holding seems too high and has increased significantly. However, it's because of institutional buying from Minda Corp that has purchased 15.7% stake in the company. Then another institutional investor, Fee Capital, has 5.7% stake in the company. I hope you got a fair idea about the future growth prospect. Now let us look at the key risk and the growth thesis. So first risk is raw material risk. Raw material cost is around 70% of company's total expense. And these are mainly commodity products. So any volatility in commodity prices can impact the working capital requirement for the business due to higher cost of inventory. Second is unexpected slowdown in demand for auto industry. So auto sector demand is driven by multiple factors like your overall growth in the economy, income and spending level, cost of acquisition of the vehicle, and so on. Any unexpected slowdown in demand for auto sector can negatively impact Pricol's growth. Then third risk is supply side constraint along with regulatory challenges. In the past also, auto sector has faced multiple headwinds like semiconductor chip shortage, strict environmental norms for auto sector that has negatively impacted the sector's growth. So that would continue to pose risk for the company. So in this video, we covered the fundamental analysis of Pricol. It's a leading auto auxiliary company in driver information system and your actuation control and fluid management. And company has got a market cap of around 4,000 crore. After a prolonged slowdown, there's a strong tailwind in auto auxiliary space, and Pricol management has given a guidance of around 4,000 crore of revenue by FY26, which is 2 times from FY23 level. Margins are also expected to increase from current levels of 12% to 13.5 to 14%. The biggest growth driver and launch of new products. Pricol looks like a fundamentally strong company having an attractive valuation. So it can be a potential doubler in next 2 to 3 years. Let's not stretch this video further. I hope you got a fair idea about the company. If you found this analysis useful, do share it with your friends. And if you are new to this channel, I've created a lot of well-researched content in the past. Do check out my past videos. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do consider it because there's a lot of well-researched content in the pipeline. Also, let me know which stocks you want me to cover next. I'll see you next video. Till then, take care.